Good morning, friends. Today's the last day to take advantage of my discount code at Electric Quilt. So this is the Encyclopedia of Piece Quilt Patterns. This is the book by Barbara Bachman, and I'm going to show you how all of these programs kind of work together. So my idea is to once a week or once every other week, I'm going to open to a random page. This is the page that I had open to, and pick a block and design a quilt and EQ with it. So this one stuck out to me. This is block 1652, sawtooth patchwork, or I can't read the other one because it's zoomed out, but so that's where I'm going to take my inspiration. So 1652. So now I'm going to jump into BlockBase. This is the BlockBase program, and I can go to my search field, right there, and I'm going to type in the Brackman ID 1652, and I'm going to hit find. There's that block. I have all my info down here. So much info that I can get. I can click and get even more. I click add to favorites because I want to find this easily in EQ. And when I go to my favorites tab over here, right here, it says export to EQ. So I'm going to click that and it's going to say, hey, we're exported over. Great. So now I'm going to jump over to EQ. Here's my EQ. I'm going to set this up for 12-inch blocks. So that's what I did right here because I have a 12-inch cube and I know that I can cut all of that for my Accuquilt. I'm going to go to do my borders, set on my quilt up, design it how I want. Now I'm going to go to design. You can see that I've already brought that block in. But when I'm block tools, this block is not going to be there. I'm going to go to open library and I'm going to have my BlockBase plus drop down. So if I click this plus all the way at the bottom of this, you're going to have your favorites. And I'm going to expand it, click on my favorites, and these are the only two favorites I have right now. So I pick my block, I say add to sketchbook. It's going to say it's already there because I've already done that. Close this. And then I place all my blocks. So if you didn't want to change any color and you want to do it exactly like the book showed, it's done. This is it. I can go to print and export. I can print my yardage. It's going to tell me how much yardage I need for this, for all of the blocks. And this is a rather small quilt. I think it's 48 by 48. I don't want to save any of this. Okay. I can print foundations. I can print the rotary cutting instructions. Preview, and it's going to tell me how to cut it and what strips and how many pieces I need and such. So I'm going to close that. But I wanted to color it. So I went over to design. We're going to go to our fabric tools and we are featuring the Dakota threads by Julie. I'm going to butcher her last name, Letvin. She's one of our family members on the So Fun family. So this is from Robert Kaufman. I don't even know if it's out yet. Let me make sure it's Robert Kaufman. Open library. Yes, and this is part of the 2024 stash download from EQ. Again, all of this is 25% off with my ASF 10 code. Link will be in the comments if you want to use my affiliate link. I would love that. So I just hit select all and then I added them all to my sketchbook. I'm not going to click it now because it's going to say you already did that. So if you like primitive fabrics, these are fantastic. I'm having fun using them. This is not a me pellet. This is a Mickey pellet. This is a bin pellet. But then I can go in and I can design a quilt using this, which I've already done. And look at how beautiful that quilt is. And this might not like react to you, but you have all of these beautiful fabrics you get to choose from. You can make each block different. You can do whatever you want. It's EQ. And now when I go to print and I go to yardage and preview, it's going to show me how much of each of those to do this quilt. Now, I would be cutting this with the Accuquilt, so I'm probably going to add a 1/4 yard to each of these measurements. Not that I need it, but just so I don't have to do as much math. Or I could calculate like how much I really need, because for the, let me see, I just want to look at this one block preview. So what the Accuquilt is going to do, this is the half square triangle block. These are the smaller half square triangle blocks with the EQ. So this would be the big half square triangle block. This would be the smaller half square triangle block and the square on point. So that's all. I'm going to use 3 dies to cut this whole quilt out, which is fantastic. It's going to go so fast. When I cut these half square triangle blocks, they're already going to be matched together. So I just have to take my pairs to the machine and sew them because I'm going to cut them in pairs with colors. These are going to be a little bit different because they're squares on point, but It's when you learn the secrets of the Accuquilt, and like you just put we have gadgets. When you put all the gadgets together, it's amazing. So I saved it. This is my BlockBase week 1. And I'm gonna try to do this once a week or so, but just everything works together. So until midnight tonight, Eastern time, code ASF10 will save you 10 or 25% off of anything at electricquilt.com. I'm not on the internet, so I can't go there, except for classes. So go check it out if you're interested. Message me if you have questions. I'm working today, but I will try to get to messages if I have little breaks and stuff. But happy quilting. Hope this kind of inspires you. Go out and design something today. There's my waving bye. At the end of the day, it's just quilting. Go have a good time. Happy Friday, everybody. We'll see you this weekend. Bye.